Leadership is one of the most incredible processes, and once one understands how it feels to be led, they become very effective and efficient leaders. Hi there, this is Samara Ndoro, and thank you for taking the time to be tuning in at this moment. And I do trust that this message will change your life for the best, and that's what I'm all about. I know a lot of people aspire to lead, which is an excellent aspiration. Whilst we are on that thought, we got to understand that in order for us to lead people effectively, we therefore need to understand exactly how it feels for us to be led. And that's why today I will be giving you some of the ideas that can keep you in the game whilst you are being led by other people. Obviously, you may not just choose everyone to lead you. You have to be very specific about who has to lead you in your life. After all, you're the one who knows exactly where you are going and what you want to attain in life. So any leader that you shall choose, that you want to follow in their footsteps, it got to be somebody that speaks to your aspirations. Imagine you want to be a president, and there you are, you choose a person who perhaps sells bananas by the street side. Not that it's a bad thing to sell bananas, it's a great thing. It's a great entrepreneurial skills that you can get from that process. But if you want to be the president, then you have to hang around and be led by people who are in that particular portfolio so that they can shape your future for the best. At times you feel like you are making moves in your life. You feel like you are getting there. That when you are alone and you've got nobody to lead you. You set your own standard, you pick up the pace, and you think that you have reached the ceiling, only to find that you are actually stagnant, because then there is nobody of a higher level, of a higher authority, of a higher skill than you that is setting those trends for you. If you are serious about making greater moves, then I encourage you to get somebody to lead you. Somebody who's gonna set the bar so high and so high that will challenge you, that will make you sweat. Have you ever got to a point in life where you think that you are making it, but because you are being led, you realize that what you know is absolutely nothing? If you are like me and you have been there, you are in the right space. You can't tell me that you are being led by somebody, and in that being led by somebody, you begin to feel pompous, you feel like you know a lot more than the person that leads you. Is either you have chosen yourself a wrong leader, or your ego is too big. And when your ego is too big, absolutely, you will never be able to attain what you are looking for from that leader. It happens sometimes that those who lead us, we spend most of the time with them. And remember, when you spend most of the time with somebody, it means that there will be a bit of a spirit of familiarity. You will be too familiar to the person. The person is allowing you into their space. That means that you will understand and master their routines. In you mastering their routines, it should never ever change the type of respect or relationship that you have with that person. At times, because you get to know the weaknesses of the one that leads you, it may make you feel like you are better than that person that leads you. And if you are in that space, it is a dark space and you need to exit that space. You can never ever demonstrate to your leader that you are better than them. But what you need to do is always keep a little bit of a distance. Don't ever go ahead of your leader. Always be behind them so that you can give them confidence that indeed they are on the right track. It's good to get much more closer when they are setting the pace for you, but just do not pass them. Every true leader When the ones that they are leading are just really getting much more closer to them, they will begin to now set a new pace in order for you to run much more faster. But you should never ever go before them, because when you go before your leader, you will ruin your relationship prematurely, because there is a lot that you still need to learn from a person. Remember, learning is a process, and it's a process that never ever ends. Learning, it just rejuvenates each and every day, because remember, your leader also interact with other leaders out there. That means that their wisdom keeps rejuvenating and regenerating. So if you're going to go ahead of them, you are also blocking yourself of chances of actually growing, and of course of getting better recommendations. If you listen to me deeply, I am teaching you and I'm giving you tips that can assist you to really be humble and humble yourself under that particular leader. Even Christ himself, he understood that one day he has to go and lead people. But in that, we read in the Bible that he had to sit amongst the elderly people. And he was taught, and he said, and he asked questions. He couldn't say, because I'm the Messiah, I'm not going to listen to anybody. After all, in order for you to teach and influence others, it means that you have to suck up knowledge from other people. You have to humble yourself and allow yourself to be taught. No matter you may think that you are greater than the leader after they have taught you, never ever show them that characteristics. Because after all, people, leaders particularly, they always want to feel like they are in charge, and once they lose that touch, you can never ever benefit anything from them. This video is made for you in order that you really, equip yourself in skills in benefiting from your leaders. And remember, you will never ever try to demonstrate the characteristics that you are bigger than your leader. Otherwise, you shoot yourself on the foot and you are limiting your growth. And we don't want you to limit your growth. We want you to keep growing and growing, and we want you to keep keeping your networks. It will not be very nice always. I may not promise you that. It will not be nice. You will not agree with some of the things that your leader teaches you, but you need not to show them that you do not agree. There is a mature way of actually taking or not taking on the information. I hope that this episode will assist you in submitting and getting yourself a new leader or a greater leader that can take you to better heights. Remember that you too tomorrow you will lead others, and therefore you need to have a good reference, a good foundation, and of course a place where you come from and you can point it as a point of reference. I am Samarandara, and thank you for tuning in, and I do trust that this message today, it will absolutely help you and really shape up your life for the best. Stay humble, stay beautiful, and stay blessed. Until next time.